The 1873 birthday honours were appointments by Queen Victoria to various orders and honours to reward and highlight good works by citizens of the British Empire. The appointments were made to celebrate the official birthday of the Queen, and were published in the London Gazette on the 24th of May 1873. The recipients of honours are displayed here as they were styled before the new honour, and arranged by honour, with classes and then divisions as appropriate. United Kingdom and British Empire. The Most Honourable Order of the Bath, Knight Grand Cross of the Order of the Bath, Military Division, Royal Navy, Admiral Sir Provo William Parry Wallace KCB, Admiral Sir William Fanshawe Martin BT KCB, Admiral Thomas Earl of Lauderdale KCB, Admiral Sir Louis Tobias Jones KCB, Army General Sir Henry George Andrew Taylor KCB, General Sir George Bowles KCB, General Sir Abraham Roberts KCB, General Sir James Charles Chatterton BT KCB, General Sir William Henry Elliot KCB, Lieutenant General Sir Sidney John Cotton KCB, Lieutenant General Sir John Bloomfield KCB, Lieutenant General Sir Duncan Alexander Cameron KCB, Knight Commander of the Order of the Bath Military Division, Royal Navy, Admiral Henry Smith CB, Admiral Sir Thomas Sabine Pasley BT, Vice Admiral George St. Vincent King CB, Admiral Charles Eden CB, Vice Admiral the Honourable James Robert Drummond CB, Rear Admiral John Walter Tarleton CB, Rear Admiral Charles Frederick Alexander Shadwell CB, Rear Admiral Astley Cooper Key CB, Army Lieutenant General Francis Ward, Lieutenant General Frederick William Hamilton CB, Lieutenant General Arthur Mitford Beecher CB, Lieutenant General Charles Trollope CB, Lieutenant General Edward Cooper Hodge CB, Lieutenant General the Honourable Alexander Hamilton Gordon CB, Lieutenant General John Fordyce, Lieutenant General Philip Melmoth Nelson Guy CB, Major General Lord Henry Hugh Manvers Percy, Major General Charles Henry Ellis CB, Major General Richard Wilbraham CB, Major General James Duncan Macpherson CB, Major General Edmund Haythorne, Major General Henry Drury Harness CB, Major General Henry Wiley Norman CB, Colonel John Miller RDU CB, Surgeon General William Muir MD CB, Companion of the Order of the Bath Military Division, Royal Navy, Rear Admiral Edwin Clayton Tennyson Danecourt, Rear Admiral Arthur Mellersh, Rear Admiral Robert Coote, Captain Julian Falston Slight, Captain Thomas Saumarez, Captain William Andrew James Heath, Captain Cornelius Thomas Augustus Noddle, Captain Robert Gibson, Captain Augustus Chetham Strode, Army General Edward Armstrong, Madras Infantry, Lieutenant General Maurice Barlow, Lieutenant General Matthew Smith, Lieutenant General Henry Bates, Lieutenant General George Staunton, Lieutenant General James Travers VC Bengal Infantry, Major General John Leslie Dennis, Major General James Abbott Royal Artillery, Major General John Stafford Patton Bengal Staff Corps, Major General Charles Elmhurst, Major General Sir James Edward Alexander, Major General Charles Arthur Barwell Bengal Staff Corps, Major General William Henry March retired, Royal Marines, Colonel Charles Tyrrott, Colonel George Calvert Clark, late 2nd Dragoons, Colonel Frederick Emilius Whymper, Colonel Edmund Auguste Whitmore, Colonel John Josiah Hort, Brigade Depot, Colonel James Croft Brooke, late 8th Regiment, Colonel Frederick Robert Elrington, Rifle Depot, Colonel Percy Archer Butler, late 28th Regiment, Colonel William Sankey, 62nd Regiment, Colonel Lord Augustus Charles Lennox Fitzroy, Colonel William James Loftus, late 38th Regiment, Colonel Henry Meade Hamilton, Brigade Depot. Colonel Michael Anthony Shrapnel Biddulph, Royal Artillery. Colonel Bartholomew O'Brien, Brigade Depot. Colonel Cadwallader Adams, 49th Regiment. Colonel Henry Hamilton Maxwell, Royal Artillery. Colonel Robert White, Brigade Depot. Colonel Charles Edward Park Gordon, late 75th Regiment. Colonel David Scott Dodgson, Bengal Infantry. Colonel William James Eston Grant, Royal Artillery. Colonel John Desborough, Royal Artillery. Colonel Robert Cadell, Royal Artillery. Colonel Charles Malcolm Barrow, Bombay Staff Corps. Colonel Alfred Bassano, late 82nd Regiment. Colonel Arthur Howlett, Madras Staff Corps. Colonel Frederick William Burrows, 93rd Regiment. Colonel George Whittle Mackenzie Hall, Bengal Staff Corps. Colonel Peter Stark Lumsden CSI, Bengal Staff Corps. Colonel Sherlock Henning, 38th Regiment. Colonel John Hamilton Cox, late 75th Regiment. Colonel Arthur Bunny, Royal Artillery. Colonel Charles Butler Peter Nugent Hodges Nugent, Royal Engineers. Lieutenant Colonel William John Williams, Royal Artillery. Lieutenant Colonel John Irvin Murray, Bengal Staff Corps. Lieutenant Colonel Robert Begri, Bombay Staff Corps. Lieutenant Colonel Dominic Sarsfield Green, Royal Artillery. Lieutenant Colonel Frederick Richard Maunsell, Royal Engineers. Inspector General of Hospitals and Fleets John Rees MD. Inspector General of Hospitals Richard Dana MD. Inspector General of Hospitals Benjamin William Marlowe MD. Surgeon Major John Wyatt, Coldstream Guards. Deputy Controller Randolph Ruth. Deputy Controller Henry Bartlett. Deputy Controller Alexander Crowder Cruikshank. The Most Exalted Order of the Star of India Knight Grand Commander His Excellency Maharaja Young Bahadur Kunwar Ranaji GCB Prime Minister of Nepal. General Sir John Lowe KCB Madras Infantry. Formerly political resident at Lucknow and Hyderabad and member of the Council of the Governor-General of India. Lieutenant General Sir Neville Bowles Chamberlain KCB KCSI Bengal Infantry. Late commanding Punjab Irregular Force. Knight Commander Nawab Khan Bahadur Khwaja Muhammad Khan Kutuk of Gohat. George Campbell, Bengal Civil Service. Lieutenant Governor of Bengal. Alexander John Arbuthnot CSI Madras Civil Service. Late member of the Council of the Governor of Madras. Major General Harry Burnett Lumsden CB Bengal Staff Corps. Late Envoy to Kandahar. Companion John Forbes David Ingalls, Bengal Civil Service. Senior member of the Board of Revenue, Northwest Provinces, and additional member of the Council of the Governor-General of India for making laws and regulations. Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Campbell McNeill, late Madras Staff Corps, formerly agent to the Governor-General in Orissa. John Ware Edgar, Bengal Civil Service. Deputy Commissioner Kasha, late political officer attached to the Lushai Expeditionary Force.